Hey everyone, if you're loving this story, hit that subscribe button on my channel for more tales like this one. Your support means the world. They rang my phone 4 times within 2 minutes flat. I was right in the middle of pitching to our top client all year. When Mom's name popped up once more, I ducked out into the corridor. Get home immediately, she insisted. Her words came sharp and pressed. This matters, Emily. I'm Emily Carter, 32 years old, lead analyst. The type who always answers a crisis. I abandoned my computer screen on, presentation half-baked. Pulse pounding past every stoplight. Dad's cardiac issues. Mom's blood sugar woes. Disaster loomed in my mind. Yet their vehicles sat parked out front. No sirens wailing. No emergency beacons. Mom swung the door wide. Her locks immaculate. Her tone icier than the draft. Starting today, you'll pass your bonuses straight to your sibling. Dad killed the television sound. She's in a rough spot. Step up as family should. This wasn't a crisis. It was a deal. I lingered there, fingers clenched around my keyring. Part 2, the demand and the breaking point. That single word, urgent, bounced inside my head. This qualified as the crisis. My sister's overdue rent. Emily, Mom pressed. Don't complicate things. I let out a soft chuckle. Dazed. Disbelieving. You pulled me from my job for that? Her gaze stayed hard. Dad shifted closer. You've thrived out there. Now share the wealth. Share the wealth. Like achievement equaled obligation. Chelsea had quit school 2 times over, cycled through 4 gigs. Yet somehow the debt fell on me. The favored one with empty pockets. No, I stated, firm. Dad crashed his bottle onto the table. Ungrateful brat. Mom's features contorted. After all we've sacrificed for you, they implied, after bringing you up, after the basics they scraped together, after shaping you into their safety net. I stormed away, body quaking. When I hit Pasadena, 19 messages piled up. Mom spilled what you uttered. You're cold-blooded. I face eviction without $11,000. That some echoed like a hex. $11,000. Half my nest egg. Half my calm. I fired off a lone reply. Cease the messages. Sleep evaded me that night. I looped through it all. Each instance, Mom uttered. Why aren't you more like Chelsea? Each celebration Chelsea wrecked with drama she scripted. Each praise that wrapped up with, You're so fortunate, Emily. Fortunate. That term soured on my tongue now. Fortunate for 60-hour weeks. Fortunate to serve as their backup plan past dark. Fresh vibration. Fresh deception. Maya, accident struck us. Dad's hanging by a thread. Wire 11,000 from medical now. My airway tightened. Identical figure, identical ploy. Panic carried a sticker price too. They hadn't nurtured me. They'd banked on me, chasing dividends. The alerts persisted. Part 3, quiet plans and the 3 a.m. escape. They flooded in, each more insistent, frantic, scheming. Dad's on the brink. No funds, no care. Begging you, Emily. 11,000 this instant. The figure resurfaced. Always that figure. I halted in my galley kitchen. Device lit up like a siren. Instinct screamed flee. Logic urged verify. I dialed Riverside Community Hospital first. Robert Carter. Possible wreck about an hour back. The nurse keyed it in, hesitated. Apologies, miss. No record of him. I rang up another facility. Then one more. Zilch. No trace of Robert Carter. On the 4th try, my heartbeat leveled. Deception confirmed. They'd wielded mortality as a key to my funds. Tears held back. No outburst. An inner circuit simply flipped shut. I fired up my machine. 10:03 a.m. accounts checked, policies reviewed. Holdings tallied. I pulled down each document, each log. Evidence my world stayed sovereign. 2 a.m. I locked my cards, requested fresh pins, swapped my mobile line. 3 a.m. I messaged HR in Barcelona. Header. Accepting relocation offer. The slot I'd sidelined for 12 months. Now my getaway blueprint come dawn. I reached out to a property broker. Put my unit on the market. Booked a session to offload my ride. Dawn broke with my thoughts sharp. No shivers, no sobs, pure resolve. I stuffed 2 bags, one overhead, and a binder marked liberation. At the bank, I queued as gates unlocked, shifted every cent to a fresh vault. Zero shared entry, zero trail. By noon, I cruised toward LAX, pains rolled low. No tunes, only quiet vast enough to inhale. I recalled their first pitch for the Barcelona shift. Mom warned, stay close. Chelsea relies on you. So I lingered. I'd figured kin meant nearness. Now I grasped it spelled shackles. In the departure lounge, my palms quivered. Not terror, but letting go. Single ticket, outbound, no callback spot. At 11:30, the jet climbed. I skipped the backward glance. Skipped the parting note. Skipped the rationale. Let questions brew. Let them brand it disloyalty. I named it endurance. As the undercarriage cleared California earth, a odd truth hit. I fled not them. I reclaimed my core. The harness chime faded. I lifted the blind. Clouds stretched like absolution. Wheels met Barcelona tarmac. Sense of zest and mist hung thick. Speakers murmured in Catalan. Anonymity wrapped me for the first time. Sacred. I crossed onto unfamiliar turf. Pulse even, tomorrow boundless. If affection rang true, why demand account details? Part 4. Fake lawyers and real freedom. Barcelona carried whiffs of brine and brew. The streets pulsed in tongues my wounds couldn't parse. Weeks blurred in grins and hush. The roll landed quick. My desk framed the sea's endless blue. Colleagues there skipped the selfish labels. None eyed my earnings. One dawn, 92 unanswered rings, 67 pings for mails. From Carter Clan Law Group. Free email, no office stamp. Title, Misappropriation of Kin Resources. The text swirled frenzy. Court fallout. Fiscal mistreatment. File charges at once. Blank header, blank refs, blank remorse. I scanned it double, oddly serene. Then checked my finance portal. Funds intact. Every bit. Ease washed over like rays slipping shutters. They'd failed to breach. Just aimed to jolt me homeward. Voicemails followed. Mom's edge honed razor thin. Emily. And this folly ring us now. Dad next. Your mom's crumbling over your doing. 6 from Chelsea. Veering tears to warnings. I wiped them clean. All gone. Then I burst into solitary guffaws in my compact galley. Stone floors chill my soles. Ocean gusts billowed the terrace drapes. That mirth edged risky. Like a bolt slotting home at last. A soul-loosening grip. I brewed a mug, eased outdoors. Barcelona shimmered oath-like. Vessels blinked in the bay. Seagulls scrawled the heavens. They might counterfeit dread. Shame, crises. Command eluded them here. Not anymore, not today. Time ticked on. Alerts tapered. Quiet reclaimed its throne, mine alone. Yet liberty rebounds. It probes deep. Why buy into their care? Trained that way, to barter for warmth, mix compliance with kindness, hush with harmony, cash with bond. On the subway ride back, I eyed passers-by, forms rocking, worlds distinct, no leans, no probes into my ledger. I sighed as if exiting chapel. I strolled the waterfront at dusk. Anglers patched gear. Kids pursued suds over pebbles. This, my mind mused, echoes true kin. Breeze held tang of brine and fuel. Waves gleamed gilt beneath dipping light. Each wave hinted ending. My coat whipped in the gale. I confided to the tide. No debts lingered to them now. Days on, legit mail dropped. Official seal. License code. Sleek ultimatums. Unjust denial of aid cash. I passed it to counsel. He rang, chuckling. Baseless suit. They're banking on your fright to fork over. I eyed the vista melt indigo. No shame in my shelter. Renewal bloomed. I willed toward my pad. Pulse firm, whereabouts veiled. No bang on the frame. I blanked the spot. It. Part 5. The letter, the shredder, and the stand. Kicked off with mail. Ivory sheath. Known script. Blank sender line. Solely mom's flowing pen. Tempted to trash it, but wonder sticks hard. I slid it with unsteady grip. 8 sheets, both sides crammed. Guilt's grand opus. Sheet 1 chronicled my thanklessness. 2 tallied bites they funded. 3 gauged Chelsea's hurt in currency. 6 in, they recast our clan. My self-ruled dub-cash savagery. My quiet labeled heartless neglect. Climax paragraph. Wire 50,000, mend our ties. Else rue it eternal. Double read. Then chuckles rose. That eerie cackle I'd once dreaded. Sign of closure. I slid sheets to the desk grinder. Sheet by sheet were sang sacred. Ivory flecks tumbled bin ward, like flakes blanketing a plot. Per torn phrase, their sway crumbled. I gazed till void. Then steep Joe sank to rug, savored serenity. 3 decades plus, they drilled remorse from mere being. Each pick bore a tab, each fondness a docket. That dawn, plain insight struck. Can't purchase warmth from vendors peddling ifs. I phoned my counselor. Shredded a note today I shared. She sought 50 grand to patch us. Tone held steady. Your vibe this instant? She probed. Blank, I replied. Or ease maybe. Blank's no trifle, she noted. That's liberty. That term hung post hang-up. Liberty. Hard-won sort, not flight. Dust drew me seaside. Vacationers hooped in breakers. Pair bickered cone picks. Everyday woes, plain ones. I burrowed toes in grains. Surf chilled. True, demanded zilch. City hummed vital behind. No gleam tied to yesterday. I murmured to swells. Survival hums thus. And perhaps first off, I shed the role of mere offspring. I stood as me. Surge climbed, smudging my tracks to nil. Their traces erased, as if that trail never tread. I grinned at depths, mind on the kid who'd pleaded for worth. She faded too at peace final. Gus snagged my locks, urban sparks winked pardon. They deemed it treason. I deemed it dawn. 5. Part 6. Barcelona. Rebuilding and the message. Years on, patter woke me on pains. Barcelona downpour, gentle, dogged, purifying. Miguel stirred brew in the nook. Our girl Luna piled timber bricks on boards. Her glee spilled room-wide like dawn beams. At times I ponder the prior me. She who swapped yielding for fondness, who held quiet mended clans intact. She vacated long ago. Now, dawn's waft brew and spice. Tabs clear for my toil. No quest for whys or keys. Luna yanks my cuff for yarns. I spin of bravery. Picking self-air globe for bids. Parents stay unmentioned. No need she claim my shades. Recent week, post from Golden State. Faceless sender, script etched forever. Unopened, unneeded. Straight to blue bin. Wedged mid-sale sheets and pie promos. Certain farewells skip full stops. Sessions top pardon needn't reopen gates. Often it's mere self-release. No grudge lingers. Grudge anchors. Apathy liberates. Luna hails from sill. Mama, sun returns. Spot on. Gleam pierces clouds. I eye her whirl in den. Sockless, bold, complete, and vow soft, she'll claim fondness gratis. Miguel brushes my collarbone. World hushes anew. Not void, serene. I scan the vista. Town gleams o'er it, vibrant. Realm I forged. Realm I hold. None stakes it. None strips it. Serenity's no gift. It's seized. If you've ever fled to guard your spark, kin here. Share below. What shape took your liberty for?